Okay, for some silly reason, I never did a review of an SU-100Y. It's not to say that it hasn't made it into videos, but I don't play this tank very often, actually. It's a lot of fun, but for whatever reason, I don't run it too often. Um, One of the interesting things about the SU-100Y that makes it different than a lot of the other tanks that are around it is that the AP actually does less penetration. It does more damage, but if we look at the listing, um, our standard AP has 196 penetration and 440 average damage. The gold round actually has about 30 less penetration. Now on tier 6, 171 is still pretty good, though I would say a tank destroyer probably needs closer to 200 on tier 6 to be an effective long distance shooter. So honestly, you're almost better off using the standard AP. In fact, I don't even know. I guess if you want to do more damage, I don't know. It's bizarre. Now, you could also use your high explosive round, but the high explosive rounds only have 65 penetration. So you need to be facing tanks that are very small or very susceptible to splash damage. However, that yields your highest damage per hit. But once again, you have to penetrate. So you're looking at tier 5 or tier 4 tanks that are really going to suffer from a hit from HE. I don't really use the HE in this tank, though maybe I should. One of the things that you're going to notice about this tank is that you get a lot of crits, even when using AP. So you might fire the shot, and it breaks your opponent's tracks. Well, that doesn't do you any good because it takes you almost 20 seconds to reload the gun. So by the time you've reloaded, he's already moved on. Interesting things about this tank. Looking still at the gun. Most of these bigger Russian guns are super inaccurate. This one is fairly accurate. You get a .38 dispersion, which it's not bad. 2.9 second aiming time, not very good. But, and that's with the, I'm using the gun laying drive and also the gun rammer. So, with the gun laying drive, it's 2.9 seconds. It's not great by any means. But, I mean, it is what it is. It's not terrible either. There's definitely tanks that have longer aiming times on them, though that's a little bit on the long side. But then again, it takes you 20 seconds to reload, so those last, 4 or 5 seconds, just pull out and start aiming before the bullet's completely loaded, and once it's loaded, you'll be ready to fire. You definitely need to play this like a tank destroyer because of that. You are not going to be an aggressive frontline tank. One, because the reload is so long, unless you come across somebody that's very, health stricken, or two, because obviously, the tank is soft. So anyway, that's the gun. It's an interesting gun, and I think I actually probably should carry some HE in my loadout. I've been carrying some gold rounds, and I don't really ever use them. Mostly I just fire AP in this tank. So, one of the nice things, of course, this is premium, and I would say it's worth it at full price, but because it's fun. If you like the KV2, you probably will like this tank. However, you need to be careful because it's not like the best tank ever, but it does offer a lot of fun. So this is one of those rare premium tanks where I'm telling you that if you're going to be impatient and you can't wait to buy it half off, even at full price, it's probably worth it. Now, the money-making potential is a little bit on the lower side. I would say I average non-premium probably between 20 and 30,000 a battle. Because obviously the rounds cost $1,000 a piece to fire. The tank is fairly cheap to repair because it's a tier 6. It does not get preferential matchmaking. Let me think about this. Yeah, it will see tier 8. So you don't get preferential matchmaking with this. Let me double check that. Sometimes I question myself. I was correct. It does not get preferential matchmaking. So let's go through the rest of the specs. 700 hit points. It's a pretty healthy pool of health. Now, you're going to lose it pretty quickly, though. There isn't any armor to speak of. The hull armor all the way around is 60. So any tier 4 tank is going to be able to penetrate your hull, almost any tier 4 tank. I do notice a lot of times in this area is a little bit stronger. You got some angling going on here, so people will fire at the front. If they don't hit it here, this will protect you. And also sometimes that angling, all of this angling will help you bounce shots. It actually does occasionally bounce shots that I'm surprised about. I'll be clenching up because I know I'm going to get hit, and then lo and behold, the shot just ricochets off into the snow. So, yeah, it can bounce shots, and that's kind of surprising to me. So, but yeah, you have a decent health pool, so you can take 2 or 3 good hits from enemy tanks. You will get module damage, obviously, especially from HE because you are so penetrable. And this thing is freaking huge, so people are going to be shooting at your giant everything. And unfortunately, this game has taken a turn away from the tank destroyer. They've really made it hard to stay hidden, and they've made it hard to. There's harder. It's not easy to find places to hide. They're kind of changing the whole game so that it's not tank destroyer friendly. So you're going to be dealing with that now, along with the already inefficiencies of having a giant tank. So really, it is more like a KV2 than you think, because the KV2 has the same camo values now, pretty much. You're going to be just as visible in a KV2 as you will this, so you're going to do a lot of blasting and hiding. Unfortunately, unlike the KV2, like I said, the HE just does not penetrate, so you're not going to be doing the kind of... In fact, let's take a look at the KV2 since we're talking about it, and take a look at the gun stats. Whoops, sorry. Yeah, the penetration of the HE on the KV2 is 86. That's the big gun that I'm using. I don't know why anybody would use the 107, but so you're going to have 20 more penetration on this tank than you do on the tank destroyers. We could try it though. Like I said, I read somewhere somebody was saying that they like to use this against Hellcats, and that it was their favorite tank. And they like to use HE. So maybe we'll switch over our AP rounds and switch them over to HE and see how that does, just to cause havoc, because you will get the splash damage, and you're going to module anyway, so we'll try it out and see how it works. But in general, like I said, it's going to be a mixture of play for you. Now, the nice thing is you have 890 horsepower, and you have a top speed of 35 kilometers an hour. This tank reaches those speeds fairly quickly because of that big motor. It also doesn't seem to get too slow when you're going uphill. So all in all, you have a rather agile tank destroyer. It's huge, but it's also maneuverable, and it has a decent traverse speed of 30. It's not great, but it's better than a lot of the heavy tanks. So in those areas, it's actually a fairly strong tank. You are able to move from location to location. It's not super fast. If you're getting chased down, you're going to still get chased down, but it's not. It's usable. It actually becomes a fairly usable tank, and it follows suit with most of the Russian tank destroyers as far as the mobility. So they're not. None of them are really fast. None of them are, except for maybe the SU-122-44. Like if you look at the SU-152. The speed's a little bit faster, but it has a lower traverse speed. So, we're dealing with the same thing here, and that's 2 tiers or 1 tier up from this. So it's not bad. And like I said, it does fit that Russian tank destroyer style, except for the fact that you're ginormous. And then once again, that becomes a bit of a problem because people gun for you. They know you're soft, and they're going to start shooting for you. Artillery loves to shoot at you, so you need to get already safe. But on the other hand, people are afraid of you because you've got that huge honking gun on the front of your tank. So, yep. Yeah, so I do love this tank, and I got to say, it is a lot of fun to play. Let's take a look at the service record. Boop. It's not very good for me. I do have my mastery badge. Pretty low on the average XP, but once again, this is not a tank or tank destroyer that I play often. I haven't run this tank for probably 6 months. It's sat in my garage, just because I'm busy doing other stuff. So it's not that it's bad or I don't like it. I just haven't played it. I do have a Top Gun in it. Obviously 6 kills. Maximum damage is not very high at 2170. I probably can up that now that I'm a better player, but I just obviously haven't been overachieving in this tank, but it's, it's fun. Let's see, experience. I want to see where my average damage was. They don't show that. Hang on, let's see. Well, anyway, I've got a 53% win rate with it, which is right down the line of where I've been in the last couple years, like a year and a half. Last 5,000 battles, I've been at about a 53%. 149 battles in the tank, so yeah, there you go. There's our statistics. One of the nice things about this is that you do have a huge crew, so you can have room for 2 gunners. You got a room for your... The only thing that's missing is a radio guy, which is a little bizarre, but I don't know that any of the... Yeah, see, these are all double loaders. So you have room for an extra gunner. but none of our tank destroyers really have radio guys, so we're okay there. So there is no radio operator, but you have a double gunner. That's the only thing that's different than the other tank destroyers. But this fits, as you can see here, I've got an SU-152 crew running this tank right now. And then I've got the SU-100Y guys on, they're just sitting there. So he just stays in this tank, and that's all he does is run this one. Because really, I only have one or two tank destroyers that are on the Russian line. I've got the 152 and the 76. I don't run this one anymore. But so the crew from that tank actually became the crew that's running the SU-152 now, because they already had 6 Sense and all these other perks. All right, let's go ahead and take this guy out for a battle, and you can see how it goes. We're gonna run probably 3 or 4, and then call it a day. Call it a day. And I forgot to load the HE I promised to load, but you know what? We're on a tier 8 battle, so I don't know that I really want to be running that anyway. Boy. Let's see, a good spot for this probably be over on the right side. From a distance, let's see if we can keep them from crossing over. I'm pretty small potatoes in this battle. We have a lot of tier 8 tanks that we're going up against. Tanks I'm going to struggle with, definitely the IS-6, the 88, the WZ-111. Unless that Jagdtiger 88 doesn't know what he's doing, and he puts his soft spot available or turn sideways to me, I'm not going to be able to do much damage. You can see here, we roll along nicely. I'm keeping up with the Centurion. He's just barely outpacing me. Jagdtiger 88's, stop moving. But this thing is actually fairly mobile. See if we can pin either of those guys. Takes me a while to aim. That's the downside once again. And I totally missed. And we have, like a 14-second reload. Now I'm spotted, so I need to get out of here. No artillery, though, so that's good. Means I'll be safe for a little while. And we've reloaded. So we got a 13-second reload. It's not very good, but it is what it is. And another miss. And I'll be spotted in a second because this thing is freaking huge. So I'm just going to lay low. Wait for a minute until some more targets appear. Wow, Panther 88. That's one that I kind of was interested in. Those guys are running back. See if I can get it. No, these guys are all moving. I don't think I can hit any of them unless they stop. They're far enough away that... Man, this is all going fast. Ugh. I will not be able to pen that. But maybe there. Shoot, see, overled and he turned. Man, it's going crazy over here on this side. And I could have gotten a shot there if I would have been patient. Nope. So I fired 4 shots, 0 hits so far. Nice. Jagdtiger working it. So far, our team is completely losing. I'm going to try to help this Jagdtiger 88. We've got lots of guys over on the right side. Type 59 has moved up. I'm going to try to protect the flank on this JT-88. I think he already knows. He killed their scout, which is great. Hellcat bought it. Centurion is going after the 59. I'm going to try to get in there and help. We got a crime wall moving up on the right. I think the Centurion's a better tank than the 59. He should be able to finish the guy off, but just in case. Ugh, just should have waited. Was trying to help and just ended up doing nothing, so. All right, we're pretty weak on the right side. So I've missed 5 shots now? 6 shots? Not doing so well with this tank. The Cromwell. Oh, they do have an artillery. I thought they didn't, but. Try to help out over here. Once again, I'm small potatoes, but I wish I could have hit a couple of those shots. This battle's going to end up costing me more than I make. I'm spotted. Ugh. Nice shot, RH. And once again, that's where the aiming speed comes in. It's a little bit slow. These guys are going after the IS-6. That IS-6, I bet you, is going to fall back. We're not going to let him cross the river. All right. Well, let's see. Can we get any shots here? These guys are probably aware that they're spotted. I'm spotted for sure. Dang it! Oh! Oh. Wow, I mean, I've never batted 0 in a game before. This is really bad. Oh my gosh, of all the measly... I keep getting spotted by someone. Finally a hit. The only tank I can hit, and of course here comes the... Thanks, guys. That's great. I need to get in. He's going to hit me again. I'm going to sit for a minute. Yeah, I can't even... I don't think I can pen the IS-6. He's got worse penetration than I do, though. Try to hit him right on that quarter panel. Are you freaking kidding me? Wow, this has got to be the worst game I've ever had in this tank. But somehow I survived, and we won. But still, really bad. Really, really bad. Sorry, guys. The joys of recording live. And that's okay. That's, you know what? That is a realistic view of what happens in this tank sometimes. I blew it. You know, part of it was me, part of it was, you know, I haven't played this tank in a long time, and, you know, so once again, the aim time is what hurt me in some cases. I just kept having to wait on the shots, and then I wasn't patient, and I didn't wait long enough for it to aim all the way, and you really have to do that because, well, at least I killed the Hellcat. But then you also got to see what I was talking about, module damage. So I shot right in the side. I hit that Hellcat, or I hit the RHM, and nothing. I tracked him. So yeah, it was terrible. That's really bad. My goodness. Hey, at least I scored up the leaderboard a little bit, but you know what? Really bad. 7,000 after. Would have been 14,000 with premium. That was just a really terrible game. My goodness. That's got to be one of the worst games I've played in a long time. But yeah, but that's what I'm talking about. So here I have 192 penetration. I hit the side of a tank destroyer. I mean, you saw he was dead flat to my side and, you know, broke his tracks. And that happens. This tank rolls a lot of module damage. You'll get zero damage, but you'll break a module, and that is really frustrating with a tank that's AP. It just doesn't make sense. You know, you'll blast a guy right in the side, and you'll kill his radio guy, but you won't do any damage. And considering the potential of damage that this tank has, that's a little frustrating. So that is one area where this tank is weak. Let's go. We still got a couple battles to run. Let's go ahead. I would say I'll do probably 2 or 3 more because that was just so bad. And that was my fault. Like I said, I really wasn't playing the way I should be. But anyway. All right, next. Oh, man. I forgot to load HE again. Shoot. I had to go away for a little while and come back. I had a service call I had to run on. And I forgot to load HE when I came back. Dang it. And it's another tier 8 battle, so I'm screwed.
Let's get this show on the road.
Well, hopefully at least I'll play better this match. A little distracted. We've had some, as you guys know, I've been going through some pretty rough financial stuff lately with my company, and it's just not going well. And I think we're pretty much going to lose our home here in a couple days. I've got about 4 or 5 days to pay the mortgage. If I don't come up with the payments, we lose the house. It's going to be 3 months of being behind, and we'll go into foreclosure. So I'm a little distracted. That's probably why I'm not playing so good. Got to stay positive. I'm doing the best I can, but I am a little, well, disappointed and, you know, just sad. It is what it is, though. We've made it. You know, trying to run your own business is never easy. I've learned a lot of lessons. Unfortunately, a lot of it was too late. Oh, it's a 1375. That's why. I'm used to one-shotting scouts. I need to get down because I was spotted. Well, he's dead. We're going to lose our bull doggy. See if I can get those guys in visual range. These guys are too far out of sight. Rats. Isn't that weird? But the Carnarvon and the 3001 are not, and they're like kind of in the same position. There's a crit. There's another one. Yep. This guy's hopefully done for. He's given up. He just sat there and gave up. And that's what this tank is good for. Crits. T28, you're missing. Yeah. Come on, dude. Make up your mind. Gun depression is not great on this tank, but it's not as bad as it could be. Let's see here. Anybody visible? These guys are probably completely tucked in now because it's now that they've seen the T29's over there too. Well, at least we got one good hit so far. Hopefully this guy will... Come on, back out, guys. Oh, now that was a good hit. That just made him wet his pants. Oops. Well, if I wasn't spotted, I probably am now. Yeah. Okay, just stay put. Hopefully this guy will move up. Come on, a little further. T-37. I don't think the T-37 will come out of cover because there's too many heavies over here. But so far, it looks like we're going to win this one. Ah, dang it. And of course, as soon as I do it, the low's going to... The Luva is going to reappear. Bulldog's getting walloped. Here's a Jack. Jackson, come on. I don't want to hit his front because I can't do anything with that. Our T-37's moving up on her T-37. The Jackson's moving out. Come on, guys. Give me a target here. Luva. Hopefully he's going to swing in here. My friend Curtis, I'll call him back. That guy's done for. Well, I'm going to start moving in. I guess we probably should watch the back because looks like the Cromie got through. We got a Jackson that's all by himself back here. I think they might have decided to go back to base, though. Whoa. Wow. Where did that Cromwell go? There he is. He has no idea I'm here. So long. Oh, I'm spotted. Something over there spotting me. Probably the RHM. The Roomba. I'm going to be still. Let this Firefly pop around. We'll give him a big smack on the bucket. What do we got? We got a Hellcat. He's out there somewhere. I'm hoping that I am camoed right now. But I won't be for long, so once he spots me... but well, he's going to hit me at least once. I got to get my big body down. And here's the problem with this tank. It's, you know, it's not very fast moving when you're backing up. And it's kind of hard to hide because you are so freaking big. Okay, so this was a much, much better game than the last. And we know where the RH is. We don't know where their Hellcat is. I would imagine the Hellcat probably back to base, but I guess I'm going to have to sweep south and then over. And I think we'll end up capping it out. The RH is not going to be able to kill all of those tanks. I don't think. I mean, he's already got 2. If he does have help from the Hellcat. Let's see. Hellcat was last spotted over that area. I don't... Well, the T-28 at least is defending the base, so... You know, here's where the mobility is a little bit of a drag because it's not, you know, obviously not lightning fast. But for what the tank is and the size that it is, it's really not that bad, honestly. Is he visible for me? No cap, just cap. I love these guys, no cap, like it's the manly thing to do. Yeah, just go ahead and cap it. Yeah, I want to get a shot on him, but once again, the aim time kills you. So what you saw there was, I would say, much more of a standard battle for this tank. Much better than the first one. I did my weight in damage, I think. I didn't do a ton of damage, but 1,052. You know, this tank is good for doing a lot of damage. And so I fired 5 shots, got 4 penetrations. I did do 1 module damage. I module damaged everybody I hit. The Carnarvon, though, it looks like I just got his module. I didn't do any actual damage to him. So, but everybody else got hit, so that was good. Did pretty well on the team as far as, you know, as far as damage-wise. I was the 3rd highest score. So for what it was, that was not bad. And I made 23,000. That would have been almost 40,000 with premium. So once again, you see where premium comes in. You make a lot more money with that. But like I said, I average between, what did I say, 25 and 35, I think, or 20 and 30 with this tank per battle. So I guess even if it's premium, you're going to go a little higher than that, obviously. And it looks like we're looking at the 35 range. So yeah, all right. So let's run one more battle, and then hopefully that will be good. But I'm going to remember to load HE right now before I start. I just got to check my phone. I'll be right back. Okay. We're going to play sniper role here for a little while and see what we can do. Got 2 artilleries. Ugh. One of them's a tier 7 frickin'. Oh well. At least it's only a tier 7 battles. The other 2 8 battles. I did have a tier 6 battle in between here and there, but then I got a phone call and got interrupted, so it didn't go so well. Actually, I did pretty good. I was the top scorer on the team, but the rest of the team died, so we still lost. This poor Lux. He's getting pushed around. That was pretty funny. Giving him a rough time. So yeah, is this the greatest tank destroyer ever? No. Is it fun? Yeah. I mean, there's something about blasting scouts in one shot, you know, that makes you laugh. but it is pretty big, so you do need to play the back of the field, and you do need to use terrain to your advantage. And the bad gun depression makes it a little hard to use that advantage, because you really have to put yourself out there. Like in this situation, I am going to have to hang over the hill to get shots off. So, and then it's going to take me a while to back up. So even though, shoot, see, I'm still, these guys are out of visual range. Maybe I should use binoculars with this thing. I'm thinking maybe that in the future that would be a good addition to this tank. I used to use them. Holy crap. Yeah, got to sight him. There it goes. Oh, and I missed him. What a dud. And he's going to duck down. Shoot. Wow. These guys were all over the place. This is not good. Stug is looking out the other way, or SU-100. Gotta be careful, because if I get spotted, I'll be ranged across. But these guys are coming for sure, so the Easy 8's soft as butter. Should be able to one-shot that dude. And he just came out, and he's about to get a big surprise.
Enemy is hit.
Yep. Of course, now I'm spotted, so he's going to start shooting at me. But I'm just going to pull back. And I probably will stop coming forward, too. I just need to get out where I'm not so visible. See if that Stug get him spotted again. Artie's going to rain down. Yeah, and see, they're aiming where we are, so he's lost visual on me. I'll let the Ram finish that guy off, and I need to back this way. This guy's pretty good. Who just got... Okay, did they get him? Good, okay. I need to get it to cover a little better. Yeah, see, that Stug did exactly what I didn't want to do. This is a bad position. I'll try to get the Artie to fire along that fence line. So we are definitely going to have more coming this way, I would imagine, with... Oh, if I could get that Tiger. Oh, I could hit him right in the side. Is he out where I can hit him? Yeah, he is. Oh. I'm not... He's probably not going to get into my visual range. Come on, Ram, get that VK. From what I understand, the VK's got a pretty decent gun.
Enemy armor is hit.
That'll learn you. I got hit by the track.
Gunner is dead. We're shooting blind.
4. Nope, I need the kit. 5. Oop. 2. That was that PZ4H. Well, these guys are just kind of camping at base. Let's make him hurt.
Critical hit.
There's the crit. The heck is that all about? Oh, great. There goes my phone again. It's like...
Penetration.
Dang it. Oh, well. Sorry, Blaze. Oh, mother.
Enemy armor is
Mother! All right, ooh, back out. Come on, come on. Ah.
wounded. He'll have a hard time
Oh, my
getting
God. The gunner again. Stupid gunner. Mm-hmm. I want that Panzer 4H. Rats. I'll watch this Hell Kitty up here. Well, took the risk shot and gonna hide out here for a minute. Looks like they're pretty much going down. I just what is he shooting at? Can you see their 100Y? Oh, I just gave myself away. It's time to pay that 4H back for the shot he took on me. Oh no, I'm gonna get blasted. Oh Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, thank God he missed. Yep, and I got to back out of here. He's going to reload pretty fast. I don't think I'm going to get to cover in time. So this is probably it for me, but I'm going to try to get back. Okay, did it. That's right. I forgot my gunner was dead. That's not helping the situation at all. So I'm going to putz over here. They have no artillery left. So I'm just going to get out of here. I'm going to get back into the bushes. And oh, he's coming for me. Oh, dang it. Come on, get turned. He's going to hit me hard. Oh! Oh! All right. And there we go. That was a good battle. So that was good. You got to see one bad, one medium, and one good. And the ending, that was crazy. I thought that KV-1S, I mean, whoa, sorry. With his HE, he could have done the full damage to my tank. Not likely, but possible because it's very thin armor. So I was squeezing my butt cheeks together waiting for the kill, and the artillery killed him. That was pretty sweet. High caliber award, 2,300 damage. Good score, 4,400. That would have been 44,000. It would have been 66,000 with premium. So, hey, you know what? We're doing good. And a shout out to Abizinstrel. Ambizinstrel. Welcome to my channel. He texted me to say hi while I was on making the video. So there you go. Now everyone's going to do that. Maybe I shouldn't encourage that. But yeah, that would be a good game in this tank. So you've seen, like I said, a bad one, a medium one, and a good one. And I think that gives you a nice round feeling of how the tank plays. It's a great tank. There really is nothing wrong with this thing. You just have to be careful with it because it is so big as a tank destroyer. But the camo values aren't horrible. They're just not great. I mean, it's as big as a house. You can't expect it to be that great. You know, the thing stands up at the height. You know, compared to like even the SU-1Y this thing's just a monster. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the review and the gameplay, and be sure to subscribe. We have lots more coming this year. I'm going to obviously have to update a lot of these because I was looking at my Jag Tiger 88 video is from version like 8.5 or 8.6. The FCM videos is outdated. All these videos are outdated. So anyway, I will catch you on the flip side. Have a great night.